Oh, and welcome back to Saturday night's main event, and here we go. We have Tornado Tag Team Competition. And well, coming up first it is Tama Tonga, of course, of the GOD and of course the MFTs. And here comes Tongaloa. I have no clue why, for unknown reasons. Everyone is coming out separately. I hope it's just the Tongans. Well, both Tonga and Tama repping the war paint. Well, the Usos coming out now. Well, of course, these three teams, the MFTs, in the form of the Tongans, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, and Angel and Berto Los Garzas, will all go to war with one thing in mind, and that is the Tag Team Championships. Of course, let's run it all back. These two men, the Usos, qualified by beating American Made. The MFTs would knock off Pretty Deadly for their qualification, and the Legado del Fantasma Los Garzas, I should say, would take out Motor City Machine Guns for their qualifier. Three teams, no tags, all carnage. Only one team though, walk away champions. And here we go. Angel and Berto Los Garza. I mean, we saw the animalistic tendencies of both these men last night. But of course, that's where you got to give the edge to the other two teams here. Los Garza went to war barely 24 hours ago. So they are still at least going to feel some recompense after that hellacious contest. But only one of these teams can stand atop the mountain of Friday nights, and here we go. I mean, they're shaping up in the ring. And here we go now. Tama takes on Jimmy. Loa takes on Angel. Berto. And wait a minute, Jay. Taking out Tonga. Well, Tama. And here we go, Loa. And here we go now. Tama trying to rescue Loa. Jimmy puts Tama in the corner, and here we go, Loa. Well. The MFTs so far are fighting tooth and nail to protect one another. Jay and Jimmy. Early goings. Well, the Tongans. Wow, look at this. This is complete. And you can see there the Ah, well. The spill out there, both MFTs going down at the same time. And well, Jay takes out lower. And well, Tonga lower being able to bypass Tama as Tama takes the shots from Jimmy. And well, here we go now, lower. And Tama Tonga securing the ring. The MFTs below. Tama Tonga fighting tooth and nail. And well, Jay drops Tama. And look at this now, just this is an all-out war. And you can see that little nudge from Tama to Lower, try and get him back in the fight. And now Los Garzas are desperately in attempts to take control of the ring. Tama Tonga taking a reprieve. And look at this. Berto takes full control of the ring here. And while Jey Uso takes out Berto. And well, Jay taken out. As Tama is fighting to protect his brother. But Tama Tonga didn't fare well, and here we go. Tama owning the ring, and well, Jimmy, a barrage of super kicks, bringing this contest back. And well, here we go, the Tongans. Fighting again, still for control. But Los Garza are the team running this now, and well, Jay transitions into the sleeper. Oh, Tonga lower sent into the corner. Tamatonga down. Jey Uso and Angel battle it out for supremacy. And look at this, the Tongans hang fire. And here we go now, double team inside the ring, and no. The Tongans. This contest has run into all out carnage. Hard to keep track even who is in control. And Jimmy. Jimmy trying to protect his brother. Oh well. The contest and look at that elbow. And well, Jay realizing the advantage is flipped him. Here we go. The Usos target the Tongans, and here we go, Los Garzas trying to secure that control. Here we go, and now Berto. And well, Big Jim trying to seize an opportunity. And well, Tonga I can't even keep track of what's going on anymore. It is just a group of murders in the center of the ring, but Los Garzas are in control. And wait a minute, Los Garzas. And then they've done it. Angel took Tonga lower. And look at that, the spear from Jay. I mean, I missed that one, and look at that, the back elbow from Tama Tonga. And Lower coming in to break up the count. I mean, the MFTs got lost in the carnage. And Los Gazas, I would argue the least expected victors, walk out your champions. What a match, and what a well-deserved victory for Los Gazas. The Women's Championship for the SmackDown brand to be contested. And well, all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance as our grand US President, Chelsea Green, makes her arrival, of course, tonight. No Secret Service, no Alba Fire, no Piper Niven, no Candice LeRae. And look at that. The pyro going crazy for Miss Chelsea Green. Or as some like to say, Chelsea Green. Well, a hot mess. Looking to revolution, and here we go, her opponent. I mean, we saw last night Chelsea Green kind of prematurely started celebrating her coronation, where Ripley would put a kibosh to it. Ripley even tearing down the notion that Chelsea Green isn't even a president, which I would somewhat argue is crossing the line. But tonight, Ripley and Green must go toe-to-toe. Only one can walk out champion. Steel cage rules, especially after the interference with the Secret Service during Chelsea Green's qualifier. A match not many believed would go in the favour of Green. Of course, Chelsea Green using all distractions to get one over Tiffany Stratton. And look, there's Ripley feeling the moment. And the flames of war. Highlighted by the big punctuation mark of the boom. But it is the Nightmare, the Eradicator versus the Hot Mess. Of course, pinfalls, submissions, or simply escape. Well, hang on, I think Chelsea thought she'd get one over on Rhea. Runs into the brawl. And while Chelsea Green trying to wrangle the arm, and this is an all-out war. And while Green sent into the unforgiving steel. And there we go. Green lifting that foot up. Looking to buy herself some reprieve. And well, the reprieve did not last long. And well, Chelsea booted down. Rhea attempted to make her escape. I think Green just buying herself the time. And here we go. Ripley. Well, Ripley trying to gain some composure and control. And I think Ripley realizing, yeah, this contest goes one way. And we know Chelsea Green is almost certainly going to chase the thrill of an escape. Maybe recognizing that. Facing a beast like, oh, Rough Rider from Green, shades of her husband, and kicks out of one. And here we go again, though, Chelsea. Bulldog shuts down Ripley's plans. Rakes the back. Digs the forearm in, and well. Oh, no, 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 no. Electric chair driver. Green in trouble, but no, kicks out of one. Well, Ripley anticipates the next move. Chelsea Green might not exist for long. And I think Chelsea Green could be teetering on the edge of a big and soul-crushing loss. And Ripley, there we go. Green survives an elevated flatliner. Now Chelsea Green. Again, back to that Rough Rider. And throwing up the salute for her comrades. And well, here we go. Unprettier. When the president doesn't want to climb. The president is looking while walking out the front door. Ah, well. Ripley clinging on to Green, and Green is just grasping those ropes, but no. Ripley throws this one back to the center of the ring. And again, that lifting up that boot, lifting up the knee. Getting the connection she is looking for, but it... Oh no, 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 no. Alabama slam up the corner. And Chelsea has to be careful. If Ripley gets what she's looking for, it could be game. And again, Green just, I think, getting a little frantic, getting a little desperate. And again, just pulls up that big knee. Oh no. What a combo. Goes for the Riptide. Oh well. Oh no, Ripley. I think the frustration's boiling over a little bit here. Ripley is busted in the worst way and amping pressure onto the neck. And well, Ripley thinking she's got oh no, there's no disqualification. Oh god. Ripley called out by the unprettier. And here we go, Green. Green is out. The unpretty hair. And set the stage, and here we go. Chelsea's won it. Chelsea. Green. In duplicitous fashion has crowned herself the women's champion. I imagine Ripley is not exactly going to be too pleased about that one. I mean, that is a raw battle, and well, let's be honest, if that cage was not there, without the interference, I would argue Rhea Ripley could have had that one. But Green didn't want to take her chances, fought drastically and frantically for every edge she got in her. Went for the brass knucks, Rhea dodged. Chelsea Green able to pull off the grand old unpretty hair, and Chelsea Green celebrates your women's champion. Oh well, after a devastating fall by the Tongans in the tag team contest, the Raw side of it, we see some Moana Hawaii action. This time a little bit of a family feud. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, will take on his cousin, the OTC1, Roman Reigns. I mean, this all came about when Jacob Fatu snapped. He declared that this is his future. He is the top of the top, and he believed that guys like Roman Reigns rocking up to get a free chance. Wasn't until, of course, Roman Reigns took place in the Fatal 4-Way to crown the world champion on the inaugural episode of Raw, which was won by Finn Balor after he pinned Damian Priest. The following week, Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest would go to war, with Jacob coming out the victor, and Roman Reigns would step up to his cousin, and that all boiled down to last Monday when Reigns and Fatu went face to face, and they declared they will see each other one-on-one at Saturday night's main event in order to crown a victor. And this crowd instantly shoot to their feet for the arrival of a man who in the previous era set records unattainable. But history no more. The OTC must work again to rebuild that legacy. And it starts with Jacob for 2. Roman Reigns 0-1. The crowd fired up. They are ready to see our tribal chief. As our chief stares down the barrel of a gun. I mean, Jacob for 2 is no small feat. As Roman Reigns preps for battle once more. As the chief takes his rightful place center stage. Roman Reigns, the conqueror. And all for 2 can do right now is sit back. And here we go, straight from the off. You can hear the OTC chants burning through the arena, and Roman Reigns not looking to feed into for 2's game. A little battle of the strengths here, and Roman Reigns comes out on top. And well, for 2, blasting out the corner. And here we go. Roman just beginning the work. Oh no. For 2. Feeling his momentum shifting. Reigns being put down in the corner now as Jacob takes the flying lead in this contest. And for 2 again though, just keeping Reigns backed up. And while Jacob seems to be a little bit more ring savvy than Reigns tonight, and it's just unrelenting force in nature. We knew for 2 was a lethal threat, and the headbutt back it up as Reigns puts the kibosh on, but quick roll up attempted. Reigns that's the problem when you are facing your own blood, is you 2 know each other better than most. For 2, going to be a little bit on the untouchable side tonight, then oh god. And for 2, sent flying to the outside range. Catches Jacob with a rogue fist. And well, Roman was looking to take charge on the outside, but again for 2, just not giving Reigns the chance. And what A contest we are witnessing here. Reigns went high for 2, went low. Roman. Breaking the count to 6. And here we go now. Roman. Slowing down the action. And this is what we've been looking for, but for 2. Reigns being driven to the edge a little bit here tonight. I don't know if you've ever seen a Roman Reigns so back up and Roman making for 2 pay. The ultimate price and just ties him up. Lands those shots to the ribs. And here we go. We're starting to see the tribal chief unleash it now. Roman Reigns scoops him up, puts him down, and we're seeing the kibosh laid down now. A changing of the tides as Reigns just sets the tone, and for 2. Now the one scrambling on the back foot. And what's the idea here? Reigns again going for that power bomb. But Jacob for 2. And again for 2. Knowing the threat Roman poses with that power offense. And Reigns back in between the ropes. And Superman punch to Jacob for 2 the second he stepped foot back in the ropes. And here we go, Roman pumped up for the spear. Jacob for 2 is no. I imagine this. Roman just stalking for 2, yeah. 1. And now just intense. And well. Jacob for 2, sending Reigns scrambling once more. Oh no, 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 no. Tree of woe, no. And again, you see the connection on that clothesline. And again, just Roman Reigns just taking control, and this, I was going to say, has been a brutal display of violence so far, but neither man We'll give quarters. Again, the Roman just rocking Fatu's entire world with a single punch. But Fatu just not looking to give Roman the distance. And well, Reigns. I thought Reigns had Fatu in a deadly position. And the question is, will Fatu be weakened up enough? No. Fatu once again. Oh no, 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 no. Roman may have just suckered in Jacob into the biggest mistake he could have made. Roman. Spear to Fatu. And Reigns follows a no. Fatu wants this one. To go high risk. Roman. Oh well, Reigns dug in, went for the spear for two. Narrowly avoids it. A Samoan drop. Puts things in the favor of Reigns. And nope. Jacob. And Roman Reigns. Just clawing inches back from Fatu, and well, things take a spill to the outside, and Fatu blessing the hallowed grounds, but he wishes to lay Reigns down on. I mean, we're on the outside here. This guillotine cannot win the match. I think Roman simply out to prove a point. And we've seen this. Roman goes for it, but Fatu's back was turned, but Fatu powering through. Reigns drops into that corner and Reigns sent flying. Halfway across the ring. And Reigns kicks out at 2. And Roman rolling straight to the apron. Going to where he sees as the safer side of the ring. And Roman just buying that space. Buying himself that time. And for 2. And Reigns again, mid-air collision. Only one can come out of it. The stronger man. And spear from Reigns. Could this be it? And yes. What a battle. And you can see that Reigns using those well-timed opportunities. Utilizing everything he could. Went for the spear. Couldn't get it done. I mean, you gotta say, after that second spear though, Reigns potentially had the match won. A close 2 count from for 2, but it was this. Reigns breaking the hold, giving him some distance, bouncing off the rope and nailing the spear for the 1, 2, 3. And Roman Reigns gets no. Roman Reigns just... I mean, we know this matchup is won. The contest is over. What is there to gain for the tribal chief now? I think Roman Reigns incensed by the very idea that his own blood would stand up to him and... Oh no, 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 no. Roman Reigns cuts for 2 through the table. And statement made by the tribal chief.